Good morning, students. Now let us see question number 4.29 of NCERT Chapter 4 Chemical Kinetics of Class 12th NCERT book. So the question says the time required for 10% completion of first order reaction at 298 Kelvin is equal to that of 25% completion at 8 Kelvin. So we have to find out the activation energy of the reaction. So two equations are given and both the equations are equal at a particular condition. So we know that T is equal to 2.303 K log R0 by R. Now, say if I talk about the time taken for 10% completion, so when 10% will be complete, so how much R will be remaining? The amount of R which will be remaining will be, if it is 100, then this will be 100 minus 10. So we can simply write it as R0. If R0 is equal to 100, then R will be equal to 100 minus 10 will be equal to 90. So T at 10% will be equal to 2.303 by K log 100 by 90. Similarly, T at 25% completion will be 2.303 by K log 25% complete. So out of 100, now 75 is remaining. Now these two time periods are equal. If it is equation 1 and if it is equation 2, it is said that time required for 10% completion is equal to that of time required for 25% completion at this temperature. So how will we equate it now? If we equate this to equation, we'll get, let this be equal to K1, let this be equal to K2. If we equate this, since time required at 10% is equal to time required at 25%, therefore equation 1 is equal to equation 2. Hence we can write 2.303 by K1 log 100 by 90 is equal to 2.303 by K2 log 100 by 75. From this we can now find out the value of K2 by K1. So very clearly this and this will be cancelled, and if we can find out the value of log 100 by 90, then simply we can find out K1 by K2, or if this comes here, this will become K2 by K1 is equal to log 100 by 75 divided by log 100 by 90. Now you know how to find out this value. So this value comes out to be 2.733. Now with this we have the relation of activation energy. I will require some space, so I will erase it. So we have to find out the activation energy, or I can use this space too. Log K2 by K1 is equal to EA by 2.303 R. The temperature is given over here. It is 308 minus 298 divided by 308 into 298. So now log K1 by K2 value is known to us, 2.733 is equal to EA by this value, as I had told you, is going to become 19.15. I am again repeating that this value, you can keep it in mind, will come on and often. So this will become 10 by 308 into 298. Now we can find out the value of log 2.73. And then EA value will come out to be 76.75 kilojoule per mole. This calculation, if you want to see, it can be done. For finding out the value of log 2.73, we require log table. So I will refer to the log table again. 2.73 will be 27s under 3 will be 0.4346. This value will be 0.4346 equal to EA by 19.15 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 308 into 298. 308 into 298. Let us multiply. 64, 6, 6, 24. 72, 7, 27. 16, 6, 1 and 6. 4, 8, 17, 11, 9. So 91784. So very clearly EA will be equal to 0.4346 into 19.15 into 91784 divided by 10 will be equal to 76750 joule per mole. It can be written as 76.75 kilojoule. So the calculation is also shown to you. Now there is second part of the question. Also calculate the value of K at 318 Kelvin. So very easy. So K is equal to 2.303 by T log K is equal to A e to the power minus EA by RT. So we can take ln K is equal to ln A minus EA by RT, and the value of log A is also given in the question. Value of log A, Arrhenius constant, is given equal to 8 to the power minus 10 per second. This is given. So we can write 2.303 log k is equal to 2.303 log a minus value of EA we had found out. Value of EA was equal to 76750 joule divided by 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole multiplied by at what temperature? At this temperature. So 318. Dividing both sides by 2.303 will get log K is equal to log A minus 76750 joule divided by 8.314 into 2.303 into 318. This value will be 19.15. This value is known to us. So log K will be equal to log value of log A is 4 into 10 to the power minus 10 per second minus 76750 19.15 into 318. So this value can be found out from the table. So log K will be equal to minus 2.003. Alright, so if we calculate this much, this will come out. So from log K, how will we find out K? So K will become empty log. Now this cannot be negative, so we'll make it as 3 bar plus 3 minus 2.003. So this will be equal to 3.000 2.003 7990. So this will be 3 bar 0.9970. So we'll see the empty log of 0.9970. So I have to refer to the log table again. 0.99 under 7 is 9931. So this will be equal to now equal to 9.931 10 to the power. This will become minus 3. Yes, this is tallying with the answer which is given in your book also. So I have done the rough calculation even so that you can follow the calculations too, and it can be done with the same speed with which I have done. So I have done lots of practice to do it fast. So if you think that you can do it in the 11th hour in the exam itself, maybe in the exam you will have the hassle of completing other questions. So prior practice is very important so that you do not commit any blunder in small calculations. In rough calculations, if there will be small blunder, there will be big difference in the answer, and there can be deduction of half marks then. So take care of units. For K, no unit is required, but for Arrhenius constant and all, units will be required. Thank you.